Hello, my name is Sean Awesome, and I will be singing the 10th part of the pros and cons of hitchhiking a cappella. Now, the 10th part of this song is really funny. It has one of the album's first sexual innuendos, and let's just say it doesn't end in the way you think it would. Game face. Okay, here we go. We were moving away from the border, looking for somewhere to sleep. The two of us sharing the driving. Two hitchhikers slumped in their bags. I sneaked a quick look in the mirror. She gave me a smile. I said, "Is anyone hungry?" She said something foreign under her breath, and then the sun shone down on her lovely young lips. I thought to myself, she's much too good for me. I lay down beside her with tears in my eyes. She said, so I stood by the roadside, the soles of my running shoes gripping the tarmac like a metal magnet. Fixed on the front of her, flashed behind her face was the kind of a smile that only a rather dull child could have drawn while attempting a graveyard in the moonlight. But she was impressed. You could see that she thought I looked fine. But she was sweeter. The reason between you and me was she just seen my green Lamborghini. So we went for a spin in the country to feel the wind in our hair, to feel the power of my engine, to feel the thrill of desire. And then in the trees, I heard a twig snap. Warning lights flashed on my map. I opened my eyes and, to my surprise, there were Arabs with knots at the foot of the bed. Right at the foot of the bed. Oh my God, how did they get in here? I thought we were safe home in England. She said, come on now, kid, it was wrong what you did. You got to admit it was wrong what you did. You got to admit it was wrong. Sleep, sleep. I know that I'm only dreaming. Through closed eyes, I see West German skies on the sea. And I wanna get back to the girl with the rucksack, to feel her flaxen hair. I wanna do that. See the sun going down behind Krupp Steelworks on the outskirts of some German town. Oh, good morning, Demmer. Welcome in Königsberg. Und sie tanzen mit Bär und linken Bär. Thank you, but this young lady and I was just finished this bottle of wine. It was kind of you, but I think we'll just say goodnight. Good night. Could I have the keys 2143, please? Thank you. Good night. Hello. Yes, I'd like to order breakfast, please. I'd like coffee for 2 and toast with marmalade. No, marmalade. For the first time today, I've held her naked body next to mine in this hotel overlooking the Rhine. I made her mine. Oh, babe! Oh, babe! Come with me and stay with me, bub. Oh, babe, stay with me. 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 Forget it. Hey! Girl, take out the dagger and let somebody stop at the sexual, revolution. Hey girl, let freedom for all be a rallying call. Tomorrow let's make our new resolution. But tonight lie still while I plunder your sweet grave. And remember, only the poor could be saved. Hey, girl, as I've always said, I prefer your lips red, not what the good Lord made, but what He intended. Hey, girl, don't point the finger at me. I am only a rat in a maze, like you, only that they go free. So please, please hold my hand as I blunder through the maze. And remember, nothing can grow without rain. Don't point that your finger at me. I awoke in a fever. My bedclothes were all soaked in sweat. She said you've been having a nightmare and it's not over yet. And then she picked up the doggy in the window, the one with the white curly tail, and she put him to bed between two bits of bread crunch. I just covered in the corner my pajama coat over my head, and she smiled as she finished her sandwich, and her cold eyes fixed me to my dark history as she brushed the remains of our love from the bed. And when she had turned back the covers, when all of the prayers had been read, she said, "Come on now, kid, it was wrong what you did. You got to admit it was wrong what you did. You got to admit it was wrong." No. I'm sorry. Come on over here, you silly bug, before you catch your death of cold. I was only joking. Let's leave this house, you silly clown. Let's not compete. We could be fine in the country. Could be fine. Come on, let's go. I said, okay, can we go now? Where would you like to go, darling? Vermont? Wyoming? Wyoming? There's nothing there. Alright, which way is Wyoming? Hookah right here. Here we are, baby. Let's see what we can find on our way to our new life in the country. As cars go by, I cast my mind's eye over backpacks and refracts beyond the horizon, where dream makers work in white plastic process, inviting women to reach for the pie in the sky. Go fishing, my boy. We set out in the spring with a trunk full of books about everything, about solar devices and how nice natural childbirth is. We cut down some trees and drowned our ideals in the forest glade. We dammed up the stream and the kids cooled their heels in the fishing pole we'd made. We held hands and we exchanged bands and we practically lived off the map. You adopted a fox cub whose mother was somebody's coat. You fed him by hand and then snuggled him down in the grandfather bed. What a world. And we grew our own maize and only occasionally went into town to stock up on antibiotics and shells for the shotgun that I kept around. I told the kids stories while you worked your loom, and the sun went down sooner each day. Chapter 6, in which Eeyore has a birthday, gets 2 presents. Daddy, come on, Dad. Eeyore, the old grey donkey, stood by the side of the stream, looked at himself in the water. Pathetic, he said. That's what it is. Good morning, Eeyore, said Pooh. Oh, said Pooh. He thought for a moment. Then the leaves all fell down. The crops all turned brown. It was over. As the first snowflakes fell, I realized all was not well in the camp. The kids caught bronchitis. The space heater ran out of diesel. One weekend, a friend from the east brought his soul stole your heart. I said, fuck it then, take these back to town. Maybe I'll see you around. Yeah. Yeah! And so we're leaving all our hooks and wings to the wind and the rain, taking only our stars left, our litter and trash, and set out on the road again. On the road again. Yeah! On the road again. For the first time today, I feel it's really over. You are my everyday excuse for playing deaf, dumb, and blind. And who would ever thought this was how it would end for you and me, to carry my own milestone out of the trees. And I have to admit, I don't like it a bit being left here beside this lonesome road. Lonesome road. Lonesome road. Hey kid, you looking for a lift? Get on up here. How's it going, good buddy? I nailed ducks to the wall. Kept my heart in duck wounds. I built bungalows all over the hills. Done roaming, done carrying, done living. Took my girl to the country. To sleep out under the moon. Next thing, she's going crazy. When I like that, kid, what the hell can you do? She waits for the real Mr. Right to come, gently removing her heart with his promises of real communication. Who's always picking up the tabs and build a bungalow for his mama and dad, me. who took you out to all those shows, who worked his fingers to the bone. Me, while you were asleep, I kept you buttons and bows, Christ, all those clothes, so we could encourage this creep with his neat feet and his clean fingernails, with his wise but twinkling eyes, his rock standing out in an ocean of doubt. And compromise, I'd like to go on with this bit of a song describing the schmuck. I'd like to go on, but I'm gonna throw up! An angel on a Harley pulls across the grid of fellow rolling stone, puts his bike up on its stand, leans back and then extends his scarred and greasy hand. He said, "How you doing, bro? Who you be? Where you going?" Then he takes your hand in some strange Californian handshake and breaks the bone. "Have a nice day." Ah! A housewife from Encino, whose husband's on the Gulf Coast with his book. Breaks and makes a U, and then is about to take a second look at you. You flex your rod. Fish takes the hook. Ha! Sweet vodka, tobacco on her breath. Another number in your little black book. These are the pros and cons of hitchhiking. These are the pros and cons of hitchhiking. Oh babe, I must be dreaming. I was standing on the leading edge, the eastern seaboard spread out before my eyes. Jump, said Yoko. Oh no, I'm too scared and too good looking, I cried. Go on, she said. Why don't you give it a try? Why prolong the agony? All men must die. Do you remember Dick Tracy? Do you remember saying, could you see him selling tickets where the buzzer circles over? Shane! The body of the blind. Did you understand the music, Yoko? Or was it all in vain? Shane! The bitch said something mystical. Hero. So step back on the curb again. Wow! These are the pros and cons of hitchhiking. These are the pros and cons of hitchhiking. Oh babe, I must be dreaming again. These are the pros and cons of hitchhiking. These are the pros and cognac hitchhiking. So, the story so far, at least from my perspective, I was driving with a buddy late at night, and we picked up two hitchhikers, and long story short, I fell in love with one of them, and then she walked away in a tizzy, and I cried, stay with me, 'cause as you know, I have nyctophobia. I didn't like being left alone in the dark, pitch dark hotel room in Germany. So she finally comes back, and before all this, I'm having a nightmare that turns out to be real. And then of course she, takes a doggy from the window. The one with the waggly tail, and she puts him to bed between two bits of bread and basically eats him. And then, out of shock at what I just saw, I cowered in a corner, my pajama coat over my head, and she gives me a menacing grin with like fur in her teeth, and she laughs it off, ha ha ha, and she said, "You silly cunt, I was only joking." And I was duped. I thought, well, she did all these awful things, but she's hot. I wanna hit that. So she said, okay, well, let's take a trip to the country. So she says, let's go to Wyoming, because she has another bow there. So anyway, we go there and we're fine for a while, but then her beau comes and she leaves with him, and I'm left alone on the side of the road. So, what else can I do? I start hitchhiking. You see, it started off with picking up other hitchhikers. Now I'm the hitchhiker. So I hitchhike. This dude, truck driver, picks me up, says, "How you doing?" And I start telling him my story, and then I get sick recounting the events. He said, "Oh, no, if you're gonna heave, you're gonna upchuck, you gotta get out." So I'm back out and back hitchhiking, and that's when I meet a bunch of other hitchhikers, all women, oddly enough, and I, have sex with them, but none of them fill that gaping hole, that the first woman left. So that's where I am. And now I find a coffee shop while a truck stop while hitchhiking, so I stop in there, and that's where the next part will pick up. It'll pick up in the diner